Hello and welcome. This time we are in a Ferrari, as I'm sure you have noticed, and this is the 1995 Ferrari F50, which was built to celebrate the Ferrari's 50th anniversary, and it was the closest thing to a road-going F1 car the company Ferrari have ever built. They built only 349 units of this car, ranging from the 1995 up to 1997. It is a mid-engined rear-wheel drive car, and it contains a 4.7-liter V12 naturally aspirated engine, which was built from the 1990s Ferrari 641 F1 car, and primarily it was built for the 1994 Ferrari 333 SP for the endurance race, and it produces 512 brake horsepower, around 471 Newton meters of torque, and this car has no ABS, no traction control. It's a pure driving machine. It was built as a successor to the very successful Ferrari F40, but I believe it was never as popular as the F40. The F50 is only slightly faster than the F40 and was not worth the price to get it over the F40. Because of the removable top, or the Targa variant as you might call it, it was not perceived as a true driver's car by many. But regardless of that, still this is one of my childhood favorite cars, and I remember it from the Need for Speed 2 game, where I spent countless hours driving it as a youngster. Its design was out of the world for me, and I just had to get it for Assetto Corsa to try it out in a sim, because I sure will never get a chance to drive this in the real world. A little bit about this mod. It is made by AssettoDrive. It's a very well done mod, and it is a paid mod, but I still do recommend you get it, especially if you adore the 90s supercars as I do. And yeah, I've been driving this car a lot on the Highlands track in AC, where I noticed something interesting, and I am as equally slow in the F50 as I was with the 993 GT2 Porsche, which made me wonder, how fast can I take the F50 around the Nordschleife? I'm sure I will be a lot quicker with the F50 around it, but I just don't know how much, and so hence here we are. And I invite you for the lap around the Nordschleife in the Ferrari F50. Right, here we are, inside the Ferrari F50, where we have all those luxuries like door handles, window cranks, not just some strings like on the F40. Yeah. Have this wonderfully sounding V12 sitting right behind us. Which wants you to stamp on the throttle as hard as you can, as quickly as you can, to get more and more of that glorious sound. This car is purely manual driven car, no traction control, no ABS, manual shifter. You cannot just stop it. If you do, well, this happens. Do help with keeping the front end glued, but understeer still does happen. Back end, however, or the wing on the back, produces almost no aero. Doesn't help you at all. What is really just you and the machine kind of thing versus the track. As I slide there wide. In terms of drivability, it drives pretty much like the Porsche did. Except the spec end is not as swingy as it is on the Porsche, but that is the characteristic of the Porsche, I guess. The power oversteer, however, is much more apparent in this car. Manual cars, they really do make you work for it. Right, now get to finally open her up a bit on this uphill section. Oh no, that was bad. That was really bad. There was just wrong, but doesn't matter. Here comes the carousel. Got ejected, almost. Alright, let's go. Car again, reminding me who's boss. Sometimes it feels like it's you versus the track and the car. Not you and the car versus the track. Can keep it in third for the most part here. Just stay clear of those high curbs. Just about kept it in. The white. Use the brake for the jump, otherwise you do lock up. That's a guarantee. It was even worse than in the Porsche, and I thought that was not possible to worst line through here. Apparently it is. Have to remember to be gentle with my right foot. Extremely gentle. Okay, one more and go. Finally, we can relax a little bit. Listen to that glorious V12. But the relaxation is only short-lived, because after that hill, it's a very scary section. You need to stop from 300 kilometers an hour with the mid-90s brakes. And almost no downforce. What's it gonna be? Oh. 7 minutes 56 seconds and 849 milliseconds. So yeah, faster than the Porsche, definitely, for I want to say around 6 seconds. Can't remember exactly. I will put the time of the Porsche up on the screen for you right about now. So yeah, like I've said in the introduction, this is a mod by AssettoDrive. It is a paid mod, but I do recommend getting it. It is fun. The car is fun to drive. It's very well made, and if you do like 90s supercars, it's a must-have. And with that, I will shut up and thank you all for watching, and I invite you to join the next one. Take care.